Hey guys, this is Zombie 15 Nation here. I'm here to do my thoughts on Sasuke Kojiro's origin story. That's I guess sort of come to an end. And I'll get into this first. The reason why I say sort of is because spoilers guys, the way that it ends, Kojiro kills this character called Cohen, I think his name is. Yeah, Cohen. Really amazing fight. Takehiko in a way. You know, his artwork never fails to impress me. Yeah, he basically at the end, you see like a flashback or a flashback, but you see Kojiro's his old master say, Kojiro, I hope you've made friends. I hope you're safe. Basically, and it ends when you see Kojiro. Basically, he kills Cohen. Cohen. Yeah. And guys, this origin, it's I think it's 7, yeah, 7 volumes long. I check that. 7 volumes long. Kojiro's origin is, and Masashi's origin. After volume, I think 13. Yeah, after volume 13 of Masashi's origin. Masashi's origin basically is like on a break. It's taken like a break, and then it shows Kojiro's origin. Because at the end of volume 13, Sasashi says, Sasuke Kojiro. So, like, that's the next person that he wants to fight. Yeah. So this is why it's showing you, and Kojiro's origin shows you, like, who is Kojiro. And it says on the front corner of the Visbig that Kojiro, Masashi's like, greatest rival is Kojiro. So yeah, really awesome. And I like Takehiko for doing this. He introduces these characters, these refugee hunters. Yeah, that basically come into it. And at first, I didn't really care about them. I wanted them to die. I didn't really care about them. But the way that Takehiko, he makes you care about them. Kojiro, he kills the Conan's. Like he's like part of this group in refugee hunters. He's like the leader, I guess you could say. Cohen sees his master get killed in front of his eyes by Kojiro, and like at first I couldn't stand them. I want them to die, but the way Takehiko in a way does it, he makes you care about the characters. You find out that this old dude, forget his name, guys. Sorry, forgive me for that. You say that it's like a flashback, when Conan and the rest of the members of the group that he's in, they all got trained by that old dude guy, and he dies. And Conan basically goes, mad, who wouldn't? And then you start to feel for those characters in general. At first, I wanted them to die, but I started to like them in the end, really cool. And yeah, that's how it ends. You have an amazing fight with Conan and Kojiro. Kojiro wins, have an awesome fight. Dialogue between Cohen and Kojiro. Kojiro's deaf. He's a bit of a mute. Yeah. It's a really amazing, guys. Really amazing origin journey. Like 7 volumes. And by the way, a really cool thing about Kojiro's origin, you actually find out that Kojiro's origin is also like a prequel slash tie-in to Sashi's, to Takazo's origin story. Yeah. Now that guys is really like amazing. How Kojiro's origin is also like a prequel to Musashi's origin and the tie-in. If you look back at my review one, you see Tatazo and Madahachi getting hunted down by refugee hunters, you know, and Musashi wants to fight Kojiro, but he's seen Kojiro like before. This is before he met Madahachi in Volume One. You actually see Musashi fight a couple of the refugee hunters that won the war, the battle of Sekigahara, and you actually see Kojiro and Musashi fighting side to side to try and kill them, but Musashi doesn't know that that's Kojiro. And Itosai, who is Kojiro's master, he's there. He's killing a few. He's helping Musashi and Kojiro. Kojiro's master, Itosai. Just really amazing, guys. Wow, really amazing. And Kojiro wants to, Musashi wants to fight Kojiro. And if you read this, they actually met. And yeah, just really amazing volume, guys. Really amazing. Volume 20 is my favorite volume. Just really amazing. And 21 goes back into Musashi's origin, his story. And oh yeah, I didn't tell you guys this, but Madahachi, spoilers, guys, if you haven't read volume 6. So volume 6, you see Madahachi. He's working at this castle. He's left Kyoto after the events of volume 3. He burns down the school. Yeah, he goes to this castle. He works there, and he meets this person who's got scars in his face. Now, at first, I thought this was Kojiro. And the reason why I say that is, basically he gets killed. The person that Madahachi's talking to, he gets killed by these, because I guess some of the soldiers there think that he's a spy, so they kill him. Yeah, wow. And then Madahachi finds this letter. It says, it'll be in the video, guys. Approval of swordsmanship. Sasaki Kojiro. Now, at first, I thought that was Kojiro. Like when I looked back, I thought that was Kojiro, but it's not. It's not. It's actually Kojiro's best friend who he grew up with, called, I don't know what his name is, sorry guys, but it's basically Kojiro's best friend who he grew up with. Basically, Kojiro's old master. After the events of volume, I think it's 17, guys. He writes this letter and gives it to Kojiro's friend to deliver it to Kojiro. He says, I will. And yeah, he dies, and then Madahachi takes Sasaki Kojiro's identity. Yeah. He takes Sasaki Kojiro's identity. So now Madahachi is Sasaki Kojiro. Wow. Wow. Yeah. So Madahachi is no longer Madahachi. He's now Sasaki Kojiro. He basically steals Kojiro's name. And Kojiro is still alive. Like I said before. I think that Kojiro's origin is not done yet, unless it is done. I mean, if that is the ending where Kojiro kills Koen and he's just standing there, looking at the body. I mean, if that really is the ending to Kojiro's origin, I'm happy. Fine, I love it. I love the ending to Kojiro's origin. And yeah, and then basically Madahachi Sorry, Kojiro. I'm just gonna call him Madahachi in case it gets confusing for you guys. He basically gets jealous of Masashi. Yeah, his friend. He thinks that Otsu's in love with Masashi. She kind of is in love with him. But he thinks that Masashi stole Otsu from him. So now he's mad, he's jealous of Masashi. Now, so he goes back to a town. I'm not sure what the town's called, guys. Sorry again. And yeah, he meets Granny, meets his mother. Yeah, they talk. And then he says, one day, Sasaki Kojiro, aka Madahachi, will defeat Miyamoto Masashi, the dragon versus the demon. Now that is an awesome setup, like story for what's going to happen in the future volumes. Yeah, wow, guys, wow. And yeah, Kojiro's still alive. He's awesome. I mean, he's deaf. He's deaf. He can hardly talk. And he's a really good swordsman. And I can't wait for when Masashi fights the real Kojiro. Yeah, it's gonna be absolutely out of this world, guys. I can't wait. I'm so pumped for the fight. I'm so happy to read on. Like I said before, volume 21 picks up, in Masashi's story. So Kojiro's story's ended. It was 7 volumes. Really amazing. And yeah, that's basically all I want to talk about. Volume 20, my favorite volume. The fight scene between Cohen and Kojiro. And Cohen is basically respecting Kojiro. He respects Kojiro for fighting him. For showing his techniques. He's fast. Awesome. And that Aitosai says that when Kojiro kills 50, 100 men, Kojiro will become my opponent. So I guess what he means by that is Aitosai. I guess he means that they'll become enemies, Kojiro and Aitosai, because Kojiro, he's fighting before he's at the beginning of volume 19. He's fighting these peasants, guys. He's fighting these peasants. He kills them. There's a tiny few of them, like 20, maybe 30. Kills them, And then, but Aitosai says, he will become my enemy. He will become my, we will face each other. Because basically Kojiro is basically by himself now. He's a vagabond. Guys, vagabond. Vagabond means a samurai without a master. So Kojiro hasn't got a master now. He's by himself. So he's a vagabond. Yeah. So that's what vagabond stands for. A samurai without a master. Yeah. So like a wandering samurai. Pretty cool. I love Vagabond. Like I said before, I'm proud to own Vagabond. And yeah, this origin has been a real journey. I'm so proud of owning Vagabond. And yeah, guys, I think that's about it. All I want to talk about. Madahachi's Kojiro now. Even though the real Kojiro's still out there. Some of the fight scenes with Kojiro is just amazing. Really, really amazing. I can't wait to read more. Yeah. So guys, I'm looking forward to read volume 21. See you later, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.